Hello. Number systems. Okay. Okay. Aditya, am I audible? If am I audible, then please thumbs up. Aditya and all the audience, if am I audible, then please thumbs up over here. Okay, fine. So we are going to start over here. Quantitative aptitude. Okay. So that is the so see here what we are going to do actually here. So in the coming 20 to 25 days, we are going to discuss about different terminologies which is associated with the quantitative aptitude, and under that one of the chapter or one of the unit number system we are going to introduce in today's and probably in the tomorrow's lecture, because as the number system is the vast topic and which is most probably asked for the different types of the competitive exams as well as for the any type of the campus placements and all types of the examinations. Okay, so basically while talking about quantitative aptitude, uh, it is all about 30 to 40 units or 30 to 40 categorical problems are there, and while preparing to the quantitative aptitude, one should know different tables, that is a table of 1, table of 2, and likewise at least table of 30, as well as you should be know which are the different squares and cubes of the numbers. So let us see here, that things we will be covered in the coming lectures. So let us see what we are going to discuss here. The first chapter is the number systems. Okay. So what we are going to do here in the number system, we are going to see which are the different terminologies or which are the different things in the number systems. So first of all, see here the first one, natural number. So generally the natural numbers which is starting from 1 and going towards the infinity. Okay, so natural numbers 1 to infinity. Then second one, whole numbers. So whole numbers which is starting from 0, then 1, 2 onwards infinity. Then we are looking for the integers. So integers which containing, let us consider 0, -1, -2, -3, and so on up to infinity. And here is the 1, 2, 3, 4, and onwards. Then starting from 0 towards the left hand side and right hand side of the number line, that is minus numbers as well as positive numbers, that is the negative numbers as well as positive numbers. Then we are talking about, next one is the rational numbers. So what is meant by rational numbers? Let us consider one number is given to you, p divided by q. P divided by q is the number given to you, and this number is said to be rational number if q is not equals to 0 and p divided by q is not going to infinity. Okay, or you may see here P divided by Q having a recurrent value. Am I right? So if you see here 3 by 5. So what is 3 by 5? 3 by 5 will be equals to 0.6. Fine. So this 3 by 5 is a rational number. Then next one, talking about next one, here is fifth one, irrational numbers. So what is the irrational number, guys? So if you take here P divided by Q, then it is not recurrent. It is not recurrent. Means what will be happen if you take here P divided by Q? Let us take here root 2. If you take the value of root 2, then every digit is different in the case of root 2. If you take here root 5 and likewise. So all these are irrational numbers, and here is the rational number, integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. So that is the basic concept which is respect to the number system. One should know from which place or from which number natural number is starting, from which whole number is starting, what is meant by integer, what is meant by rational numbers, and what is meant by irrational numbers. So let us see the next one, next point. The next one is different types of the numbers. Again, if you see, I'm listing here one by one. The first one is even number. So what is the meaning of even number? The number which is divisible by 2, or the number which having unit place one of the 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 is said to be even number. Then talking about second one is the odd numbers. So in the case of odd numbers, the number which is not divisible by 2 is called as an odd number, or the number which having unit place either 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 is called as an odd number. Then next one, prime number. So what is a prime number, guys? The number which is divisible by 1 and itself. Number divisible by 1 and itself is called as a prime number. So let us see here, starting from the natural number, the first natural number, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinity. So whether tell me 1 is a prime number or not? No. Always remember that 1 is not prime or composite. 1 is not prime or composite. Then talking about 2. 2 is the prime number. 2 is the alone prime number, which is also an even number. Fine. Then next one, 3 is also prime number. 4 is not prime number. Again, 5 is prime number. 6 is not prime number. 7 is prime. 8 is not prime. Okay, and likewise you have to find out the prime numbers. So basically from 1 to 100 there are 25 prime numbers, and out of that 2 is the smallest prime number, and which is a even number also. Okay, only even number which one is the prime number is 2, and 97 is the biggest prime number between 1 to 100. Okay, so basically you have to remember this prime number. Remember that 1 is not prime number as well as composite number. So if you see here 4 is smallest composite number. 4 is the smallest composite number. So these are the terminologies which you have to remember or we have to keep in your mind. Even number, odd number, prime number, and what is meant by composite number. Let us see the next concept. Next one is divisibility laws. Next concept is the divisibility laws, or you can say divisibility rules. Means what we are going to check here, whether the given number is divisible by either 2, 3, 4 and likewise up to the some numbers. So let us see here, if you are given the first one, divisibility of 2. So what is the divisibility of 2? Or when the given number is said to be divisible by 2, if it is a even number. If the given number is even, then it is divisible by 2. Or you can say that if unit place of number which containing 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then that number is divisible by 2. Then see the next one. Divisibility of 3. So what is the divisibility of 3? So one example you can see here in the case of divisibility of 2, simply any even number. Any even number is divisible by 2, simple. Then divisibility of 3, what you have to check here? If addition of all digits in number is divisible by 3. Means what? If all the digits in the given number is divisible by 3, then that number is divisible by 3. Let us see one example. 1, 3, 4, 6. You have to check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. So simply what you have to do, you have to take the addition of all the digits. So 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. So what is the summation here? 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 6, that is a 14. Whether this 14 is divisible by 3? No. Hence this number is not divisible. Hence this number is not divisible. Let us take another example. 1, 6, 1, 6, 3, 2. You have to check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. Simply take the addition. 1 plus 6, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. Whether this 12 is divisible by 3? Yes, it is divisible by 3. Hence, this 1632 is divisible by 3. So that is the divisibility rule of 3, divisibility rule of 2. Let us see the next one. I hope that you are getting this, as it is our first live lecture. Then next one, the third one, sorry, divisibility of 4. So what is the divisibility of 4? Let us consider one number. What you have to do, you have to check unit decade place of number. Okay, so what you have to take? You have to do check the unit and decade place of the number and form the number from that two places, that is unit place and decade place, and check whether that formed number, that is a two-digit number, is divisible by 4 or not. If it is divisible, then that whole number is divisible by 4. So let us take here one number 1357. Okay, so if you want to check this number divisible by 4, simply what to do, you have to take last two digits, that is a 57. Check whether this 57 is divisible by 4 or not. No, hence this number is not divisible by 4. Then again take here 7336. You have to check whether this is divisible by 4 or not. Simply take this 336 and check whether this 36 is divisible by 4 or not. Yes, it is divisible. Hence, this number is divisible, this number is not divisible. Another 9996. Okay. So if you take here 96, that is the last two digits, divided by 4, yes, it is divisible by 4. Hence, this number is divisible by 4. So that is the divisibility of 4. What you have to do, check the unit and decade place of the number, form the number, and by using that number, you have to divide that number by 4. If it is divisible, then original number is divisible by 4. So that is the divisibility of 4. Let us take the next one. Next one is divisibility of 5. So what you have to do while finding the divisibility of 5, simply you have to check the unit place of the number. What you have to do? Unit place of the number. Unit place of number. Simply you have to check the unit place of the number and check whether it is a 0 or 5. If it is a 0 or 5, definitely that number is divisible by 5. Not necessary to check remaining numbers. For example, 6355. Yes, unit place is 5. This number is divisible by 5. Another 2344. This one is not divisible by 5 because the unit place is 4. Here unit place is 5. Then another take one 3440. Definitely this number will be divisible by 5. So that is the divisibility of 5. Let us take the next one. One by one we are going to discuss here all the divisibilities, because unless and until you know the divisibility, you will not be able to solve the questions which is related to the number system. Fine. Now divisibility of 6. So what you have to do, in the case of finding divisibility of 6, simply you have to check whether that number is divisible by 2 and 3. Means what? You have to check whether number divisible by both 2 and 3. Important is what? Whether the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. If it is happens, then that number is divisible by 6. So let us see here one example. 4693. You have to check whether this number is divisible by 6 or not. So while solving this, you have to check both 2 and 3 should be divide this number. So as unit place is 3, definitely 2 will not divide this. Means not necessary to check for 3, means you will not be take the addition of all the digits. Clear? Then next one, if you take here another number 4692. Now you can go for both 2 and 3. As it containing unit place as a 2, it will be divisible by 2. And while checking to the 3, what you have to do? You have to take the summation. 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 2. So what is the summation here? 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 10, that is a 21. And 21 is also divisible by these 3. Hence, you can mention here 4692 is divisible by this number 6. Okay, fine. So that is the rule of divisibility. Then next, you have to take here divisibility of 7. Actually, in the case of divisibility of 7, there are two rules. We are going to discuss both the rules. So what is the divisibility of 7? Simply see what you have to do. From given number, make the two parts. From the given numbers, make the two parts. For example, let us consider one number is given to you, x, y, z, a, b, c. So how many digits are here in the given number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits are there. So what you have to do? You have to take here x, y, z, and you have to take here this ABC, and subtract ABC from x, y, z. Means you have to take the last 3 digits and subtract that 3 digits from the remaining number, that is x, y, z minus ABC. If, let us consider MNO is the result. If MNO is divisible by 7, then x, y, z, ABC, this whole number is divisible by 7. So that is the divisibility of the 7. So you will get the idea by simple example. Let us take one example and go practically also. So if you take here 7, 3, 9, 4, 8, 3, 4, 3. So how many digits are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Simply what you have to do? You have to take the last 3 digits. Then what to do? 7, 3, 9, 4, 8. So that is the remaining number. You have to write over here. Then subtract that. That is the 3, 4, 3. Okay. So what will be the result here? 5, 0. Here will be 6. Here will be 3. Here will be 7. Fine. Again, what you have to do? You have to check whether this number is divisible by 7 or not. So if you go here, 73605 divisible by 7. 7 ones are 7. Remainder will be 0. I will take here 3. 7. Here will be 0. 3. I will take here 6. Then 7 5s are 35. 1 will be there. I will take this 0. 7 ones are again 7. Here will be 3 remainder, and I will take here 5. And 7 5s are 35. So this number is divisible. This number is divisible by 7. So you can directly mention that this whole number is divisible by 7. Clear? So it is a thing what you have to do. You have to check here 73948 343. What I have did? 343, that is the last 3 digits. I have subtracted from the remaining number, and whether that remaining number minus subtracted is divisible by 7 or not. If it is, then whole number is divisible. Okay, so that is the first clue. And second clue I am going to discuss here. I am keeping here same number 7, 3, 9, 4, 8, 3, 4, 3. I am taking the same number, applying the another law or another rule. Okay, so what we have to do in this case? So while using the second rule, you have to simply take the unit place. What you have to do? You have to take the unit place of the number. So what is the unit place here? 3. Unit place into 2. You have to multiply the unit place by 2 and subtract that multiplication from the remaining number. So see here process what I am actually going to do. 7, 3, 9, 4, 8, 3, 4, 3. Fine. So if I take this unit number, unit place number, that is a 3, multiply that 3 by 2, it will be 6. Subtract this one, what will be the result? 28, 48, 9, 73. Again I will repeat this process. This 8 to the 16, result will be 4937. Again this 6, here will be 34397. Again this 4, what will be happen? 4 to the 8, here will be 5, 8, 3, 7. Again what will we do? This 5 will be subtracted, that is 7, 28. Again this 18 to the 16, what will be the result? 56. Whether this 56 is divisible by 7? Yes. Means we have carried by both the methods. The first method, which was I have told you, and second method. So that is very important, guys. It will not be you got on the any book or internet. You have to remember this one, second method, and the first method, which was previously introduced by me. I hope that you got this divisibility of 7. Okay, you may write down this parallelly, or you may once again see that video after completion. Fine. Now take one more example and you can solve with your own. If any difficulty, you can put in the chat box also. Fine. Then next one, divisibility of 8. So what is the divisibility of 8? So simply what you have to check here, in the case of divisibility by 8, take last 3 places of any number. What you have to do? Take last 3 places of the any number and check whether that number is divisible by, that is the last 3 placed found number is divisible by 8 or not. So let us see here 93642, whatever the number you have taken. So what you have to do? You have to take last 3 digits, that is a 293, and check whether this 293 is divisible by 8 or not. So if you divide this number by 8, then 8 3s are 24, remaining will be 5, 3 will be taken, 8 6 are 48, remainder is 5. Hence this number is not divisible by 8. If you go thoroughly here, so this is the shortcut method, that is the last 3 digits, and I have checked. If you go thoroughly, that is a 9364293 divisible by 8. If you do the whole calculation, then same result will be there. 8 ones are 8, here will be 1, I'll be take this 3, 8 ones are again 8, here will be 5, I'll be take this 6, then 8 sevens are 56, here will be 0, I'll be take this 4, 8 0th 0, here will be 4, I'll be take this 2, then 8 5s are 40, here will be remainder 2, I'll be take 9, then 8 3s are 24, 5 will be remaining 3, then 8 6s are, you can see here 8 6 are 48, remainder is 5. In the both cases, here was the 5 remainder, here is also 5 remainder. Means this by using the both methods, you can say that this number is not divisible by 8. You have to follow this method. You can take one more example here. So if you take one example, let us take 4 5 6 3 2 248. You have to check whether this number is divisible by 8 or not. So simply what you have to do, take the last 3 digits, that is a 248. You have to take 248 divided by 8. 8 3s are 24, here will be 0. I will take this 8. 8 ones are 8. Hence, you can say this whole number is also divisible by 8. So that is the divisibility of 8. Let us see the next one, divisibility of divisibility of 9. So what we are going to do in this case? Simply, we have to take addition of all digits and divide by 9. You have to take the addition of all digits, and whether it is divisible by 9, then whole number is divisible by 9. So let us take one example, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 9, 3. So that is the number. You have to check whether it is divisible by 9 or not. So if you take the summation here, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 6, 15 plus 1, 16 plus 3, 19 plus 4, 23 plus 9, 32, 32 plus 3, 32 plus 3, that is a 35. 35 divided by 9. So which is not divisible. Hence you can mention here, this number is not divisible. If you go with the regular method, also it will not be divisible by 9. Simply if you take here one more another example, slight change I am going to do here. If I take here 4, 5, if I take here 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 9, 4. Then what will happen? This 4 plus 5 plus 6, 15 plus 1, 16, 16 plus 3, 19, 19 plus 4, 23, 23 plus 9, 32 plus 4, that is a 36. And 36 is divisible by 9. Hence this number is divisible by 9 and this one is not divisible by 9. So that is the basic idea with respect to the divisibility of 9. Not necessary to divide whole number by 9. You have to take simply addition. And one more thing, you should be train your mind like that. Instead of taking the addition, as we are dividing the number by 9, what you have to do, you have to make the groups of numbers in your mind. So if I take here 4 plus 5, that is a 9, not necessary to take together. Then 6 plus 3, again it is a 9, not necessary to take. Then 9, 4, 8 plus 1, 9. Simply all this will be lapsed and you can say that this number is divisible by 9. Simple. Then next one, divisibility of 10. In the case of divisibility of 10, what we have to check? Only the unit place. If the unit place of any number, unit place is 0. If the unit place of any number is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Simply 100, 90, 1090. Yes, all these numbers are divisible by 10. Not necessary to take another examples. 91. Okay, simple. Then next one, divisibility by 11. So what you have to do, see here, divisibility of 11. Simply what you have to take? Take addition of alternative places. If 2 is not divisible by 11.